Well, you can tell
Hi,
it's
everyone.
Monday.
Happy Monday. Happy Monday. Welcome to Better Connecticut. We hope you all had a wonderful, happy Easter, happy Passover, happy everything.
This one's making fun of me. Way to sell it in the open there. I'm listening. It was Monday.
It was like you fell asleep in between the lines or something. You knew as soon as I looked at you. You're like, I don't know.
I just wasn't with it this morning, Monday. It was Monday. It was a tough Monday. I was in Long Island the whole weekend with my mother, which was delightful. So my brother and my sister-in-law, we went to Mass. It was nice. And your Easter had a little flurclumpicate.
What?
A little flurclumpicate.
Yes. So if you saw I was reporting on my social media pages on Facebook, but we showed up to go have Easter brunch at the Griswold Inn in Essex, beautiful place. And just as we were showing up, one of their staff members unfortunately tested positive for COVID. I hope they're okay. But as protocol, they've just said if there's any kind of thing going on like that, they want to be safe. So they shut the restaurant down, sent all the employees home. I mean, remember, everyone is close together back there. So.
Absolutely.
So people were showing up beautifully dressed in their big, their bonnets and their suits and their kids all perfect and saying that we can't have you. But they were sending, you got to choose a turkey or a ham dinner.
Which was nice. They did the right thing.
They did the right thing. And I have to say, the turkey dinner, it was delicious. So it actually worked out for me because we just ran and got something else to eat because we were hungry at another place nearby. And then I didn't have to worry about anything for dinner because I already had the turkey dinner made.
It's perfect.
But so we'll keep you posted. But hopefully everyone, the owner there, Jeff, was just saying he was so nice. And he said he was very appreciative of everyone's compassionate reporting because they just couldn't call people fast enough. Everyone was showing up.
I know,
it kind of just happened.
Well, today's National Caramel Popcorn Day, and get your popcorn, is specifically Cracker Jacks. It's a part of Cracker Jacks became part of our national theme song here. Take me out to the ballpark. I don't care if I ever go back. It's root for the home team.
I don't really like eating it, but I love digging for the little comic and the bazooka
and
gum.
And the peanuts.
Yeah.
I love peanuts in Cracker Jacks.
Didn't they have the bazooka gum in there too?
Yeah, well, they had like little prizes, like tattoos.
Oh, okay. So I think my favorite was getting the bazooka gum, and then you unwrap it, and there's a comic.
I don't know if yes. Well, that's not in Cracker Jacks. That's something totally different, as Jamie, our producers.
But they have little things that you unwrapped.
Yeah, they had little gifts. Some were. The only one I can think of right now is a tattoo or a little tiny prize they had in the.
Well, I remember the prize. I dug for the prizes.
You dug for the prizes.
Maybe I'm confusing the bazooka, but I remember digging for prizes. All right, Target is back with its annual car seat trade-in event. So that starts today, and the retailer is accepting all types of car seats, old or damaged, and then you get a 20% discount toward a new seat. They really don't want any families driving around skimping on safety. So it's a good time to trade in your car seats and make sure that they're the right. Your kids outgrow them.
Just make sure that they're correct.
And they're expensive sometimes to upgrade, but once your kids outgrow them, they're really not helping. So you do need to go to the next size.
20% off.
Yeah, nice.
That's good. All right, the Stanford Cardinals, well, thank goodness they beat the Arizona people, the Wildcats.
The Wildcats.
Because I thought the UConn was going to go in there and steamroll the Wildcats, and they did not steamroll. The UConn women lost. And they lost by a margin. I had projected on the morning show 96-54 UConn win. It was nowhere near that. The UConn women unfortunately lost. Paige Beckers continues to get national honors, though. She continues to rack up the points. But Kara, it wasn't a win for the UConn women. It was not
a win. They say, if you're not winning, you're learning. But this is Stanford's first national championship since 1992.
Good for
and
them.
The third in school history. So it continues this trend, it seems like, with all the big sporting events that we have some underdogs winning.
Yeah, right. So I was upset for the UConn women.
Yeah,
really
of course. Yeah, absolutely.
I was like, oh my, I was driving from...
And after all, Gino went through this whole... I thought he handled it well. He's like, it's always great to win, and at the same time we learn when... And
tonight, programming note, there's going to be the game Gonzaga versus Baylor right here. This is the men's finals.
Yes.
9:20 right here on Channel 3, so maybe many of you...
I'm sad my University of Michigan, which was the #1 seed, did not make it.
They were the #1 seed?
#1 seed.
Wow.
Yeah, but anyway, so Gonzaga versus Baylor tonight. May the best team win.
You watched The Crown, right?
I do, and the Crown won the SAG Award for Best Ensemble in a Drama Series.
How awesome is
that?
So
if you haven't watched The Crown yet, I think it's worth your time.
Viola Davis wins the SAG Award for the Best Female Actor in a Motion Picture.
And Chadwick Boseman, he won the SAG Award for Best Male Actor in a Motion Picture.
That was nice, that's awesome. And the cast of Schitt's Creek wins the SAG Award for Best Comedy Ensemble in a Series, and Catherine O'Hara, she won for Best Actress. She is so funny.
Best Actress for a comedy series.
She is so funny in Schitt's Creek. She just cracks me. I can't look at her now without laughing. It's just, she's that funny.
And so if you got some binge watch suggestions if you haven't already watched them all.
Exactly.
Legendary comedian Jerry Seinfeld. He performed in front of a live audience in New York City Friday night. First time since the pandemic began. He actually opened up at the Gotham Comedy Club.
Yeah.
It's like Batman, he continues.
No, he's been a big supporter of New York City, and all the naysayers that say New York City is finished because of the pandemic, he's like, no, it's not.
I don't think it's done.
No,
I mean,
it's going to take a little while. I was in New York City Friday night for dinner, and the restaurant, unfortunately, was a small restaurant, and they had reduced capacity. But we had a wonderful meal. The staff was happy to see us. Just go and.
Were you inside or outside?
We were inside. It was like 32 degrees.
Okay, so they are
Friday night.
I just wasn't sure how much people were actually going
capacity.
Back in yet.
Yeah. And it was, filled for their. It's a small, tiny restaurant, but nonetheless, if you're looking for a great restaurant, Piccolo Angolo. I think it's 161 Hudson Street in New York City.
What part of the city?
The meatpacking district.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
nice
right around 14th Street. It was delicious. The food is delicious.
All right, maybe something you're going to love and your kids are going to love. LeBron James is morphing into a Looney Tunes character in the new Space Jam: A New Legacy. Yeah, it's 25 years ago since Space Jam came out.
I can't believe this.
Time for you to watch it with your kids, all different now.
But he looks so cool.
Yeah, he's always morphing it, and apparently, and then it shows a really special relationship between him and his son and overcoming obstacles. So it sounds like a fun thing to watch. I did watch Godzilla versus Kong.
How was it?
It was very good, and we were rooting for Kong, and then there's a surprise ending, so I won't tell you, but that was my Friday night.
Really?
Yep. Godzilla versus Kong. Yep.
There's a surprise ending.
Yes, there is.
Well, don't tell me. I'll binge watch that.
Don't know that.
So this guy. He won't stop climbing things. Free, Kara. No safety harnesses, no nothing, no net,
How does he do this? And why does he do this?
Why does he do this?
This is in Barcelona, one of the highest skyscrapers in Spain.
Look at this,
He's just going up there. He's 21 years old.
He says he feels a sense of euphoria when he gets to the top.
Sure he does.
Sure he does. I'd feel sickness. I can't even look at the building, no less climb it.
He was arrested for doing it.
Yeah, of course.
But he felt like he was in another dimension. Of bliss. There's got to be other ways to find your bliss.
He says, when I met the police on the way down, my head was still in the clouds. Literally. Unbelievable. Look at the, could you, I can't even look at the video.
So he's 21 years old and he just travels around Europe in a van and he climbs things and they arrest him and then he just goes and I don't know.
Climbs more things.
Okay.
But there's no safety harness. There's no.
Well, that's why he's feeling euphoria. He's facing death. It's like,
oh my God.
Adrenaline rushes.
I can't even, this next story.
Don't try that at home.
This next story makes my day because the cow fell off the wagon. The cow fell off the wagon and got loose, and we're hoping. It said it got reunited with its owners, but it was running around in Atlanta traffic for an hour, Kara. The police finally caught the cow, but they say he got reunited with his owners, and I don't think his owners has good intentions.
Oh. So does the cow get to go out to pasture now?
I'm hoping so. It said it was on a livestock truck. Now, I don't know if that means it was headed to slaughter.
So he's like, I'm out of here.
He's like, I'm out of here. He fell off the truck. And he wandered around in traffic, closing down a major freeway for an hour. So they were like, wait, we're used to chasing people. We're not used to chasing cows.
Yeah, can you imagine, what's the training on this one?